Hey guys, so I guess all I needed to do was just put her in here with him to get him to start his bubble nest. And, this has been about 3 hours of him making this, so I have a pretty good feeling about what it's gonna be like when I get home. And he still just keeps on adding to it right now. And it's really thick. Like, the bubbles up here, I don't even think he's gonna use them. They're just there because it keeps piling up on there. So, hopefully he makes it to be bigger. But, so yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that. And, whenever he goes and flares at her, she will flare right back. Like, she's not scared. And I'm pretty sure she has vertical stripes on her right now, which means they're ready. And her vertical stripes are on mainly her gills, and they're red, dark faded vertical stripes. Now watch, he's gonna go flare at her. So he definitely notices her, and she most definitely notices him. She has been staring at him for a while and just swimming back and forth. But yeah. So hopefully you can see the vertical stripes. If not, I'm sorry. This is off my iPod. And I am trying to get a better camera so that you can see and I can make better videos. But oh, he just tried to bite the bowl she's in. So tomorrow I'll be taking her out, and hopefully they'll just chase each other around, and then she'll finally understand and go under the bubble nest towards him in a submissive position with their head lowered, and then they'll start the egg spawning. Now, right now I'm going to talk about what things you need to start, or what you need to do to make them breed. Definitely a heater for sure, and a decent sized tank. 5 to 10 gallons is perfect. I know most people prefer 10 gallons, but my 10 gallons being used by my other fish, and I'm just not gonna waste 10 gallons for just breeding and then not even putting them in there. So, and a sponge filter for sure. At first I didn't think I would need one, and then I realized that I won't be able to do this without a sponge filter. So you definitely need a sponge filter. You need a light, a cover, or anything to cover the tank so that you get this nice moisture inside the tank to keep it nice and warm. I wouldn't keep the temperature too high because you don't want the fish to get stressed and die during the breeding stages. And so I'll turn it on and then I'll turn it off every once in a while. While they're in the breeding tank, the male mainly, do not feed him any food. Feed him for 2 weeks. Feed both of them for 2 weeks in separate tanks. Do not let them see each other. The only time they'll be seeing each other is when you introduce them to get them ready to breed, and when you are thinking of starting the 2-week period of breeding. So what I mean by that is when you first get him, you put him in a separate tank, not the breeding tank, a separate tank. And you get her in the cup she came in and put her at the surface so he sees her and flares at her a couple times for about 1 minute. leave her in there. And after that minute, take her out and put her in a different tank and feed them bloodworms or beta bites or any of the healthy foods that they need. So, so that they feel healthy, because they will not be eating for quite a while. The male doesn't eat for 3 days or 4, and the female doesn't eat for 2 to 3 days. The thermometer, you need a thermometer, I already said that, and you don't want to put any gravel or anything at the bottom of the tank, and you want it to be see-through, and you want the male to be able, you want what the base where you're holding your aquarium to be black. You want the male to be able to see the eggs falling onto this. So that needs to be black. As soon as she has babies, take her out and leave him in there until they start to swim on their own, because then all he will be able to do is eat them, and you don't want to do that. So whatever you do with her and him after the breeding is up to you. I have a separate tank for the both of them. It's a 2.5 gallon tank that has a divider, and it divides the both of them. And betta fish do like tight places. And if you are just like a betta lover, then go ahead and get a 5 gallon tank or a 10 gallon tank, and just keep a male betta or female betta, whichever you prefer, in there. Male bettas are aggressive towards each other and are slightly aggressive towards the females. They could get away, but you will have a couple of torn fins. And if you have a bunch of females together, there will be slightly torn fins, just like little missing parts, like a hole in her back fin or something. Nothing major, and their fins do heal really fast. So they are very cool fish, very easy to take care of, and they are, I don't want to say they are easy to breed, because they really aren't. I have gone through a pair of betta fish already, and I had a half-moon twin-tailed white male, and I had he was like the coolest fish ever, and in the light his fins were neon blue and he just looked amazing, but he died. And then the female was a white crown tail, and she died of stress, and they both died because I did it wrong at first. I bought them and I put them in the same tank for quite a while, and then for 2 weeks, fed them, did all that, and I put them to breed, and the male just nipped her fins till like she had none. And then I realized I was supposed to have them in separate tanks, so that was a big mistake that you should not make. But yeah, that's the basic things you need. When you have them in their separate tanks, make sure you clean them of poop or food that sink to the floor and like spread out, and it made it look foggy. Just clean that up. You need water conditioner if you don't have a filter. For his tank, I did not have a filter, like if you saw. And hers, at first I did not have a filter because I was going to use the tank she was in for the breeding, but then my friend gave me this 5 gallon tank, which I thank him very much for, because I would not have been able to breed them. So you put the male in for a whole day, in the breeding tank. Don't feed him nothing. Turn the light on during the day, turn it off at night, heater on, everything you need. And if he does not have bubbles, don't worry. That happened to me. And I left him in there for another day, no bubbles at all. So then I just decided I'm putting her in here no matter what. I don't care. I put her in here 4 to 3 hours. She's already got this beautiful, thick bubble nest right there. I just love the way it's forming. So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know, help you guys out, help you guys not make the same mistakes I did. Please watch my other videos, like them, comment, do whatever. I will be making another video for the fries and where I left these two, where I have them at. So yeah, thanks for watching.